And while Prince Charles needs to grovel for forgiveness of some distant ancestor's unproven role in slavery, the media establishment are happy for allegations of actual sex trafficking to hang over the head of the president's son and the Biden version of Prince Andrew, Hunter. Hunter Biden has for some time been nominally under investigation by the Internal Revenue Service. But 2 weeks ago, a whistleblower from the IRS said the investigation was being mishandled. In a letter to lawmakers, the whistleblower, referring obliquely to Hunter Biden, said the investigation was being influenced by politicians. The whistleblower was seeking protection from authorities in return for coming forward, which is a wise move given the way enemies of Democrats in the United States often wind up committing suicide. The whistleblower's lawyer appeared on Fox News to explain it.
Information that contradicts sworn testimony to Congress by senior political appointee, failure to mitigate clear conflicts of interest and ultimate disposition of this case that you're talking about, and examples of preferential treatment in politics improperly infecting decisions as laid out in this letter. Is there documentation to support this, not just someone saying, this is what I saw, but actual documentation?
Yes, Brett. So my client's a career law enforcement officer who is respected within the IRS, and he teaches other agents how to properly do investigations. He knows when to spot when when investigative steps aren't done in the traditional way to get at the truth. And he has spotted and observed things that are done differently in this particular matter, which I can't identify. And he wants to talk about them, and he believes that they were influenced by politics.
Well, on top of all this, Hunter's legal team is arguing in a Delaware court that he is paying too much in alimony to a former fling who bore him a baby daughter 4 years ago. The court in Delaware is keen to see more evidence of Hunter's supposedly diminishing financial resources, but these are not forthcoming. But here's the clincher. Despite the strings his father is allegedly pulling to reduce the amount of trouble he is in, Hunter is still a person of interest to a variety of law enforcement agencies. The only thing is, where is he? Well, try the American equivalent of Buckingham Palace, as Australian journalist Miranda Devine told Fox News Today.
Miranda, you have some other details, I understand, about Hunter and where he may be hiding out. What can you tell us?
Well, Laura, it's a rumour, but it's been pretty persistent for at least 6 months. And there are a lot of sightings of Hunter Biden at the White House to back up the idea that he has been living there and hiding out from process servers who might be wanting to serve him papers on various court matters, such as this paternity problem that he has with Navy Roberts, London Roberts, the former stripper, mother of his 4-year-old daughter, unacknowledged daughter, and various other court cases, defamation actions and so on, coming from people like John Paul MacIsaac, the owner of the defunct MacBook repair shop where Hunter dropped off his laptop. And look, you would think that this Arkansas matter would be a private matter, as Joe Biden just said. It is about, you know, his illegitimate daughter that he wants to reduce child support payments to. But what makes it more than a private matter is the fact that for the first time, we will see in a court of law Hunter Biden be forced to disclose his financial records. And that will be very interesting. In particular, we will want to see about the divestment, as his lawyer told us he did, of his 10% stake in that Chinese equity firm, BHR.
King Charles is almost certainly going to be the worst king in modern British history. But even he has nothing on the Bidens, who peddle influence, sire illegitimate children and hide out in the White House with absolute impunity. I'm a non-woke conservative Australian, and despite Charles's pathetic deference to fashionable ideas,